With the clock ticking down toward Election Day, we wrap up our series of up-close conversations with Senator Richard Lugar and his challenger in this year's Republican primary, State Treasurer Richard Mourdock. Tonight, both competitors on the economy and the federal budget. What is government's place in helping turn this economy around?
There, we are going to need tax reform, incentives for people to make investments as small business people. I've been advocating very strongly the Keystone XL pipeline, not only because it's 20,000 jobs of construction as well as more energy independence for our country, but it's Hoosier jobs at Caterpillar, at Fairfield.
We have to change the tax code so that we have some federal basis for taxing consumption. Why is that important? Because this past year, 47% of all American households paid no income tax. They have no skin in the game. They don't care how big government gets because it doesn't cost them anything. Every American should have some level of tax burden to pay for the privilege of living in this country.
Unpack for me a little bit more what you would do to get federal spending under control, to get us at least on the path to a balanced budget.
I put out my own plan that would call for $7.6 trillion in cuts. I began by totally eliminating the Department of Education, the Department of Energy, the Department of Commerce, and Housing and Urban Development. I put in my plan that a number of budgets of departments would be flatlined going forward. And we have to deal with the issue of entitlements. You know, I believe that those people who are over the age of 55 today, for both Social Security and Medicare, every promise that's been made to those people must be kept, but we must be telling today younger people a different set of promises will apply.
Now comes along, thank goodness, Representative Paul Ryan of Wisconsin, new chairman of the Budget Committee of the House. He proposed a budget last year that would cut $6.4 trillion in federal spending over 5 to 10 years. And you sort of bend the curve back toward balance at that point. I voted for that in the Senate. It lost, and thus there was no budget last year because there was no Obama budget. We'll be back again this year. Paul Ryan is still active, a scholar of this. I admire him, and that's why I cite him specifically.